Hey, this is Ashley. It's noon on Wednesday, and normally I am live, but I am not live right now. So I love you all. I'm sorry this isn't live, but I had something come up, so I had to record it, and then I'm just gonna post it at noon on Wednesday. So, anyway, today what I wanted to go through is about I want to go through the Amazon bestsellers list and kind of look at um, covers and look at what's selling and kind of go through that sort of stuff. So I'm on Amazon.com here and I have clicked on bestsellers. So up here, you'll see bestsellers and I've clicked on bestsellers. And now I'm going to go down to the books category right here. So I'm on books. It's going to go and show me books. All right, so you can kind of see all the different things that are selling right now. And you can go into different categories, which is I'm big on kids books, so this is a good one to go into. But you could just start here with the overall best sellers and see what is selling. And not too shockingly, what is selling is as far as you can see, that's um, possibly kids stuff, or sorry, not kids stuff, that could be KDP and that sort of thing, is this big preschool, this school zone is actually part of a brand that you've probably heard of. Well, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but it's part. But this one could definitely be a published, KDP published one. So what you're doing, and that's 7 books. That is killer. So there's kid stuff is selling. Sorry. Excuse me. You can see that kids stuff is selling. Let's see what other themes. And you can kind of go through and just look and see. So we've got some more kid books. Here's an interesting one, human body activity book for kids. So activity books, everyone's talking about activity books. Yeah, and that is going to be a thing. My kids, we're not sure if they're going back to school or not. As far as actually in classrooms, it may be online, it may not, but parents are still going to want to do things with kids. And even some parents are going to start homeschooling their kids way more than before. So it is definitely good to look into stuff like this. And I wanted to show you something kind of cool. So I'm going to click on this. And what I'm going to show you is I wanted to show you if you scroll down, there's a few things that are interesting when you do this. You can look at what's sponsored. So this might give you some ideas of things like art activity book, physics. Oh, so these are great. Stuff like this. This is a hardcover, but things like this, physics activity books, STEM activity books, you can definitely create a really cool brand. And I want you to look at the colors of this sort of thing. Look how this is not a complex cover to make, but look how it stands out, the bright colors. And they've got a logo here in the corner that you can tell that these two are the same brand, and that's important. And look at the bright colors. You've got primary colors. Kids and primary colors are just a thing because it's bright. And you can even see these are very primary color based. It's got a big coloring, but this is not a complex type thing. You could definitely, and I don't want to say copy covers, but I do like to look at styles. So there's something in the middle. It's bright colors with kind of kid-like uh, wording, handwriting look, and then it's got things that pertain, just different doodles and clip arts and things like that. And this is physics, so it's got like planes and suns and just, different things that might be that sort of thing. Here's a different kind of a treatment, I guess if you want to call it, is a style. It's like the storybook paper, the lined paper, and then something in the middle, some pictures around the side. This one, I love this one. I think I've talked about this one before as far as a color and how the cover is. So it's got all these pretty colors. It's got a box. You're talking a box, right? It's got the wording, and because it's a kid, it's very colorful. Each letter is a different color. And then see how it's got like a shading on the side to make this stand out, and it's outlined the edges of these words, and then it's just got some cool pictures around, and then it's got a fun background, right? And then they highlighted, see how they had shadows on each of these little clip arts? That makes it all stand out and it looks really nice. And this is something you can easily do, basic confetti type background paper and then fun little clip arts. This stuff is definitely something you can find free on all sorts of different sites, or Hungry JPEG, Creative Fabrica, they all have freebies. Stuff like this would definitely be on the freebies. Stuff like this would be on the freebies, right? So you can definitely look at these and find ideas, and you can click over and find, if you go over, here's some more sponsored products. Some relate, some don't. This doesn't particularly look like it relates, but this one does. This one's fun. They found a big fun picture and then they just put, see how it's actually probably there was, the balloon was here, but they just put a oval shape over it and then put activity book for kids. So this is a cute one. Look how fun this is. You could find some really cool picture and then I like this. Wow, you have a banner that goes to the side. That's a really fun one. So I like to look, not to copy covers, but I like to look, okay, big, fun, bold graphic. Ooh, banner to the side, kind of diagonal. That could be really cool. So I go through and do that sort of thing. Um, this is kind of cool. You look at what's frequently bought together, right? This is one of my favorites. Okay, so hit the look inside. You have to do this on the desktop. You hit the look inside feature. If I can get it to work. All right, there we go. Look inside. Now, what I'm going to look at is right here. Customers also bought. Okay, and I can go through and see you can see all the different things here that people also bought. And so it's really a great idea to be able to, I can't get to it because I have my screen recording, but you can go down and scroll down right here and look at all these different things that customer bought. And you can have like move over on the page and see what else. There's geography and maps and science and logic puzzles. And you can go through and see what people are also buying in a particular niche. And it might give you kind of a spin-off. These also bots are just great ideas to go through. And you can do this for any different book. All right, so let's go back one and I'll do one more and kind of show you some fun stuff. Let's go down to another one. This is similar. We actually saw this one. Oops, it clicked back. We saw this one, right? This kindergarten math. And let's look inside for this one and see if we can find some other stuff. This is cute, but I really think like that one I showed you with the gratitude and the box and how the highlighting, like see how that would super stand out. But you can even see, sorry, mine likes to load funny like that and jump back up. It drives me crazy. But see, there's shading under here, shading there, shading there. So these, you can definitely make your book pop out by just adding some shading. Okay, there's some more frequently bought together. Learn to read. And you can see books you may also like that are sort of related sometimes and sponsored products, right? You can go through, people are paying for ads here. I'm a kind person. I never click on these, but I will write down names or pay attention and then search for them because I feel bad. I don't want to click on somebody's stuff and make them pay. I'm just, I don't know. I have a conscience or I'm not sure. My preschool math. So you can go through and see all these different ones. Pay attention to ones that have reviews, that have a lot of stars, that have that sort of stuff because those are the ones that are being purchased. This is probably a new one and maybe it's had a few purchases, but it doesn't have a lot yet because it doesn't have a like this with the 62 reviews. So you can definitely do that and go through and look. Oh, this is a fun one. Look, see, it's got that same thing. It's got a circle, a shape in the middle, and then all the fun stuff around it, right? This one's kind of fun. Instead of doing a whole piece of paper, it has the paper slanted. And it's got crayons and color. Uh, so those are fun. Okay, so let's do one more look inside and see what else we can find that's interesting. All right, so it's going to get me to the customers also bought here. And we've got learn to read, the letters, right? Preschool math, instead of, see, they did a kindergarten math and a preschool math. And then they have another learn to read book, 100 write and learned, phonics, my kindergarten. And what I like to do is just go through and do this sort of thing and look and see what's there. And it gives me ideas. And sometimes I come up with stuff that I never would have thought of. I'll also go down here and look at reviews. This one's a not good review, but sometimes, there were no instructions on how to trace the numbers. I don't know. People have interesting things. I mean, yeah, I guess that's good, but uh, yeah. Anyway, it just depends, right? This person was expecting something and it didn't happen. Perfect math book to help me homeschool. See that? So homeschooling, it's cute. It drew my 5-year-old daughter in. She'd love it. It's okay. So, it kind of just depends what people want. And then some are saying maybe not kindergarten. Um, Good supplementer, but not to be used alone. Well, obviously, some of these are, this is just a help and for kids to have extra practice. So you take some of these with a grain of salt, but maybe what I like to do too, let's see, let's go to like, here's some 1 stars. And sometimes you can get some good stuff from 1 stars. Let's see. The font is too black and hurts your eyes. Huh. Well, that's kind of an interesting one. There are 20 pages of tracing numbers and no coloring or other fun. There are several pages of problems. Unfortunately, there's no concept to help her learn counting. Not worth the money, very little content. I brought the kindergarten book. It's fully colored. Oh, so they bought a different one that is fully colored and explains lots of stuff. So they like that one better. So maybe, it's only black and white. You can take some of these and look and see what people like. I never really thought about the dark black hurting kids' eyes. I've actually never thought about that. So that's something maybe I should start using gray for some of the younger preschool, kindergarten ages. And it says the whole concept is wrong. I want my money back. Oh, that may not be helpful for you to decide what they did that maybe you could add to. The package was torn up, missing a front cover. Some of those things you can't fix. That's just problems with shipping. But this gives you kind of an idea. One of the things also is the brand, Modern Kid Press. I've seen a lot of stuff that they have done, and you can look and see maybe if you like what they do, you can kind of see some of their other products that they are doing. If I can get my computer to go to their products. All right, so it finally came up, and you can kind of see the different things they did. They have a lot of math and reading. Oh, see, there's the gratitude journal. I like this better than this version, but I guess, this one's kind of fun as far as a treatment and a look. Cursive, sketchbook, how to draw things. So you can kind of look through and see, okay, these are some good ideas. The thing is, if you do like some of these books, then parents might go back and get some of these other books. So that's kind of some things to look for and just get ideas. And you definitely want to make it your own, make your own theme, make your own style. But this gives you some ideas. And I'm sorry I'm not live today. I guess that the thing to note is that go sign up for my Facebook group and I'm going to be having it'll be start on the 17th of August. I'm going to have 10 days, so Monday through Friday, 10 days of live how to do planners, and it's going to be kind of a planner course. And I've got all sorts of cool goodies and things to show you. If you're interested in doing some coloring books, I've got some of those skills worked into how to do this. So it should be a really fun class. It's totally free. You just have to go to my Facebook page, check it out, my Facebook page, and ask to be let in. Um, and it'll be on the description. Sorry, the Facebook page will be on the description. I'll do a better announcement about this, but I just wanted to throw that in there. So I'm really excited. I will see you all in my Facebook group. I will see you all next Wednesday. Sorry I couldn't be live, and have a great rest of your week. Thanks. Bye.